Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to DDLC. So, literally each episode at this point has gone, like, over 1,000 views, which is crazy. And I've chalked it up to maybe that's just the game, that people love this game, and I can see why. But, so last time, if you don't remember, the last time, Monika went crazy and deleted, like, killed everyone and deleted them. I mean, obviously at that point, Sayori was already gone, but she deleted and killed Yuri and Natsuki as well. And once we deleted her, she went, she was like, whatever, I'm going to make the game again, but just without me. So now Monika's gone, but Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki are back. So we're going to load the game, we're on this one, and we're back. So it's an ordinary school day like any other. Wait, this is... Huh. Is this... This is different. This didn't used to be like this. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that.
Hey, Ethan.
Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up that habit once again.
Ethan, are you proud of me?
Eh? For what?
You know, for waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Ethan, have you decided on a club to join yet?
No. A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Wow, our character's actually not a douche this time. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it, like most school days.
Yes.
After I pack up my things, I stand up gathering my motivations. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a filler I saw? I don't know. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Now they cut out a piece that I always, my brain's programmed to say, because the first game in 2017, it used to say I walked across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, generally being used for third-year classes and activities. I think that's the exact line, but they got rid of it for some reason. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello?
Ah, Ethan. What are you doing here?
Well, I glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Ethan Sayori's always talking about? That's Yuri.
They both said girl once, so I thought it was Natsuki.
No, girl two, or no, girl, for Natsuki it said girl two.
Oh, well then, okay then. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ethan. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you.
Working? Ethan, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up.
No way. No way. Oh.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Who? I don't know. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute.
Wow, those are amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite, because that's exactly how you do it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Actually, funny enough, the cupcake is a stupid, like, it's a good treatment and all, but it's a stupid design. The frosting's on top and not, like, in the middle. So, yeah, you will, like, if you eat it the normal way, you're guaranteed to get icing on your face if you eat it the normal way. So what people do is they take off they cut it in half and put the icing side down so they make, like, a sandwich, which is the better way to do it, by the way.
Yeah.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Again, she literally just said that.
She did.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Already trying to impress a new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Ethan, what kinds of things do you like to read?
For the third time, Yuri, none. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Now I have to read whole very
Yep,
hard
just go.
words again.
Just go.
Yeah, my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. This level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is for. Are you sure that's foreign?
Yeah, yes.
I see a G in there. Is
It's silent.
It silent?
It's the eyes right next to it, so it's silent.
World is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey Yuri. Well, about, the first thing you said. Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So, if Ethan wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to
diversify
ourselves a little. he can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Would you agree, Ethan?
Absolutely not.
Maybe...
Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri...
I had to read manga.
Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're not into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I realize my error. So if you're willing to consider starring a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute.
Sayori, shut up. Never mind, we're back in Doucheville.
Wow.
So I want to point out that when Monika's not here, these 2 are friends now.
Yeah.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Ethan.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori.
Aw, Ethan. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a new club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Ethan, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything.
Music's gone.
Uh-oh. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. Bruh.
There it is.
I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika.
Yep. There it is.
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Ethan. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. Bruh. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you.
We're back to the room.
Bruh. F-R-E.
It's forever. I
Yeah,
believe.
forever.
No.
Oh.
No.
No. What's happening?
I won't let you hurt him.
Who? It hurts.
I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori.
Whoa.
Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye, Literature Club.
finished the game?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Playing audio, ddlc.org. If I could snap, I'd be doing it.
Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my head is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into the dark bottle. Just move your hand, make my way to his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Huh. That's what the DDLC logo used to be.
Everybody a fun assignment to do today.
Ha!
Wow.
Removing the images. Deleted successfully. I think we got all of Natsuki's stuff.
Yeah, it's cause we wanted to go out. I wanted to go out to Natsuki just to make O not hate us. But that last episode,
We got a bunch of Yuri stuff too because we were forced to go after Yuri
yeah,
and Act 2.
but I never enjoyed it.
She's deleting all the images. What's funny is if you go on the thing, yeah, so the gray ones are the ones we don't have. But if you go in the files, these are actually deleted now. They're gone. That's Sayori's quest line. That's what happens if you say I love you to her. Oh, they got translations everywhere.
Yeah, I wonder if Monika must have maybe did something that made Natsuki maybe
Actress Pistol thing, Monika and Ethan. Menu deleted. Screens deleted. The game script deleted. Team Salvato. I believe these are the guys that ported it, because this didn't used to be there. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monika. Crowdfighters are missing your crowd. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. Interesting. Okay, so that was, yeah, that's the official end. So pictures, I assume we got those pictures there. Yeah, we got her, yeah, we got the goodbye Haven. What does it say? Monika's final message to the player. Interesting. I think that was the only one we got. Pretty sure.
yeah,
Once we got a bonus content one. Nope.
no.
Music, yeah, of course we got Your Reality, which is what that song's called that she sung. Alright, sweet. So now we are going to go through, because that was the normal ending. There's actually a secret ending that's kind of better. and it's going after all three of them at the same time. Now, that may sound confusing, but here's the thing. The game remembers who you went after in your first playthrough, so it knows that we went after Natsuki, and then we went after Yuri. So Sayori is the only one left at this point, so we're going to go after her. We're going to skip. I'm going to cut out the part where we're skipping over the dialogue that we've already seen, so it's actually going to be pretty quick. Obviously, there's going to be stuff where she's talking where we haven't heard yet, so we'll do that stuff. But everything else we've seen, where we're sharing poems, maybe I'm pretty sure they've heard that stuff before. So yeah, we're gonna get back into it. I'm assuming, unless I need to actually delete this and then reinstall my Switch, that'd be crazy. I actually have to. That's crazy. Unless, hang on. Oh, I know what. Oh no. I know what that is. So files, there's always been this reset thing here. Yeah, reset the virtual machine. Doki Doki Literature Club, all modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to the original state. Yes. That I wondered why that was there. I was thinking maybe I have to turn off my Switch or something. That'd be crazy. Whoa. Environment entities, there's gonna be something here. Restoring entities, none. Entity something, none. Monitor kernel access. Rebuilding file system. Virtual machine restored successfully. Starting virtual machine. There's something hidden in there, by the way. Like, this game is so secretive that there's totally something hidden in there. You're not suitable for children. Yeah, okay. So this is the beginning part. Would you like to review some detailed content warnings? No, I don't know what it's gonna spoil, so I don't want to do it. I know what this game's about, so. Besides, unless there's stuff in the side content, I'm pretty sure we've seen all the bad stuff that happens in this game, so.
Yeah. Especially
I wonder if that reset our knowledge, or like our... I don't know if it did, because I can't go back. Alright, so here, we're going to hit new game. Looking at your name, we're going to do the same old stuff we've been doing. And we're going to go after Sayori this time.
Yep.
Which, actually, a lot of players, when they first played this, they went after her, because she made the most sense. Alright. So, like I said, we're going to skip the unseen text, and we'll see you guys in a second. Okay, and to poem. So now we need to go up to Sayori.
Yes.
So my problem with Sayori is she has a mixture of like Natsuki and Yuri, which is kind of hard.
Yeah, which is sad. So she liked happy and sad words.
Happiness might be her.
Yep.
Yes. Vacation. I think that's gonna be. Bubbles is gonna be no. Agonizing promise. I think is her. Twirl, bed, color. Bed is her because she likes to sleep.
Yes.
Sing. If Monika was here, that'd be her. Bouncy, bunny, daydreams her.
Yep.
Sleeping. Spar. No, that's cute. It's too cute. Special maybe. Yep. Blanket. She likes to sleep. Natsuki.
Ugh.
All right, fine. Together maybe. Yep.
Yes.
Whirlwind was Natsuki. Rose is too cute. Oh, rain clouds. She talks about rain clouds. Shopping's gonna be Natsuki. Cry might be Sayori? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy, she's lazy. Flower might be Natsuki. Oh, childhood friend. Tears probably.
Yeah.
Warm. Clouds. Really, Natsuki?
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's the problem with Sayori. She's hard to go after. Skipping is too cute. Oh, this one's gonna suck.
I think it's fireflies, maybe?
No, fireflies was what's her face, Yuri.
Oh.
Maybe it is skipping. No, yeah, see, I knew it was gonna be Natsuki. Peace, maybe, probably. No, dream. She likes to, maybe. Yuri.
Yuri.
Excuse me. Okay, well we got mainly Sayori though, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Sticky, no. Climax is gonna be Yuri. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Forgive seems like a Yuri thing. Question. Skirt is Natsuki. Silly is Natsuki. Kiss is Natsuki. Tragedy is Yuri. Fester, I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's forgive. Oh, it is forgive. Okay. Clumsy. She's clumsy.
Oh yeah.
Pao is totally Natsuki. Embrace, maybe? Yep, okay. Alright, we totally got her. We got her more than everyone else. Alright, good.
We
So
did it.
now, I'm just going to skip manually so we get to see the stuff that, because let me make sure... Skip uns... Okay, so it shouldn't skip the part where we haven't seen. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could possibly fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sarah's conversation with Monika.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature's all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Eh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature club.
Event.
Whoa. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know?
So one thing that's very interesting is, and they haven't changed this part. So one of the key factors that not a lot of people recognize is all these like frames where they're like doing stuff or whatever. Monika's the only one that has a pose where she's looking directly at the player.
Yes.
Sayori's looking slightly off to the right. Yuri is always kind of looking away in some capacity. Natsuki's always looking away in some capacity. Monika's the only one that's looking directly at us.
Kind of creepy.
It's it's kind of creepy. All of her poses, I'm pretty sure, do that. Even her yoga pose.
Yeah. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes.
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, because I'm really just the downgrade of humans.
Yes.
Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it is I would like to see the world through her eyes. What? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
I would love a napping club. That would
I
be
would sleep all
literally. You would have so much
day.
like people coming into your club. There wouldn't be enough. I mean, you would have to have like a bigger classroom.
Yeah.
Does a school have a napping club? Yeah, exactly.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
Never. You'll never
The book.
stop doing that game.
Stop it. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that, because I'm a douchebag and a half.
Yes.
Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glanced around at herself.
How's it written all over me?
Oh my god, Sarah. It's a metaphor.
God.
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair. That's a bit strange. Trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. Man!
Whoa!
This guy.
Guy's a douchebag.
So, going down Sayori's quest line, we're going to really see is the douche side of him. Because, like I said, I've played this game, so I know. But this is just this is just part of it.
This just seems...
Your hair's all messy. You wake up late.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either, Sayori.
Whoa!
God. Freaking, your bow isn't straight.
Yeah,
your
it has
hair's
to be
all
straight,
messy.
Your hair has to be in perfect condition.
What's next? And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would, Sayori. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up either, dang it. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
This guy is such a mega douchebag.
Here we go.
Jeez.
Here we go.
That's super mean.
As I would agree.
Never say
I would
that.
agree. Sorry, but you'll thank me. Will she? Will
What?
she? I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Weird angle.
Bruh. This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Tell you that you're ugly and fat and your blazer's not buttoned up, your freaking hair's all messy, your bow isn't even straight. God.
Gosh.
Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy you'll like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is it so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly, you fat piece of garbage?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Nope, we're gonna skip that line. Don't say that out loud, you moron. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy.
Ooh.
You. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more, making the entire process completely useless.
Yes. Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? The logic you literally just spilled to her. And why are you saying that like that's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he won't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we have to share the poems that we wrote now?
Yay! Ethan, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember the poem? Yeah, I did. Can't believe them. Okay, so this is the same thing.
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's in a room to a loose leaf. Yep, we've seen this before. Alright, so we're sharing poems, so we should go up to Sayori every time first.
Yes.
Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. I'm just gonna make sure this is the same. Nope, it's not.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Ethan.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I had no idea what I like either. Aha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. God. Just bullying Sayori. Maybe even Natsuki is, and that's an accomplishment, because Natsuki's poems are terrible. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's an Ethan poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Ethan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you skipped over.
Well, it's the same line. These
Oh.
are the same. Read my poem 2. We've seen this one. I'll read it again just because I like the ending. Roll up my blinds in the morning, makes me feel like you miss me, kiss my forehead, and then I want breakfast.
I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? You freaking fat piece of... Alright, so I'm gonna just skip this because this is all the same.
I want breakfast.
That is how you should end every poem.
Yes, I want breakfast.
You got a poem for English class? Boom, I want breakfast. You got a poem for creative writing class? Boom, I want breakfast. Alright, we'll go to Monika and then we'll skip everyone else.
Yeah.
I want to see if... Because she says something different with the Sayori too. Having a good time. Yep, so this is the same. New and everything. If you have any suggestions, okay. Keep that in mind. Share poems. Don't worry, we're all a bit embarrassed, but it's hard. Okay. Hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be too afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Okay, everyone else might be biased, so this seems like it's the same. Reading Monika's poem. It's the same, I believe. I don't think anything changes there.
Too bad. I want breakfast.
Yeah, Monika, I gotta give you 2 points deducted for the I want breakfast line. I'm sorry. This has to go like that. Alright, we'll go to Natsuki. We want to try to avoid Yuri here.
Yeah, Yuri is scary.
Gonna... Oh, we can't skip it because it's different. Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just doesn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked?
Lol.
I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. This is short, so I'm gonna read it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. I still love that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, told you we're only gonna like it. Is this okay? We can skip this because that's the same. I like how when you skip it, it stops at the parts you haven't read yet. Yuri's might be different slightly. It is. Nope, wrong button.
You pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, we can't skip it. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? You. I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right,
Okay, so this is the same. Alright. Skip, don't care. Nah, I don't even want to read your poem.
I didn't even want to read your poem.
Oh, this is different.
Oh, well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright. Okay, so this is probably the same. It'll stop us if we get to something new. They have a fight.
Yeah, fight.
So we picked Natsuki last time. Let's go after Help Me Sayori this time.
Yeah.
Natsuki! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Ethan.
Well, it's not her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your
Immaturity.
immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings of just with few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting?
But because...
Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And you...
Yep. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. It's funny because she actually does kind of interject, and the second act when Sayori's gone. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That's an interesting line, because we now know what Monika does. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Yeah, so all of her movements like are directly looking at us. I feel like I get the chance to talk to her a little more. Alright, the rest of this should be the same, probably. Yep. Skip everything else. I believe we're back to poems after this. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, let's see.
Would it be family?
So I'm worried family's Natsuki. I don't see anything else. Clouds was Natsuki.
Yeah, Clouds was
Email was Yuri.
maybe
Whistle.
Holiday, maybe?
No, Holiday was... We'll try family. Oh, it is. Okay, interesting. Fun, tragedy, hope. I think it's hope. Yep. Anxiety, I think is Yuri. Daydream. Termination. Oh, Rain Cloud. Dazzle. Beauty, maybe?
Maybe Natsuki, maybe.
No.
No,
Valentine, Whirlwind, Blanket. Blanket was, freaking Natsuki, apparently. Lazy, she's lazy. Sadness. Clumsy. We're doing pretty good. I just want to see who Games is. Okay, Natsuki. Heaven sent tenders. I think it's silly.
Yeah.
Bed. Hair. Really? Okay, whatever. No. Sing, twirl. Party? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Cheer. Childhood. Dream. Oh, I need to remember that Dream's Yuri. Frick. Daydream is Sayori. Dream itself is her. Sunset, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alone, I think. Peace was her as well, I think. No, Peace. What? Peace is Natsuki. Lies.
The game's lying to us.
Hearts? Okay. And... Laugh. No, Laugh might be Natsuki. Laugh. Okay, well, Sayori, good. Okay, we got her again. Nice. Yeah, Sayori's a little bit harder. Natsuki and Yuri are really easy to pick
Yeah,
out.
they're really easy.
Sayori is the hard one. Alright, this is all the same. It's going to stop us when we get to something new. Slap! Here's a cookie.
Just happened.
Yeah, it's Natsuki threw a cookie at her. Ah, here we go.
Ethan.
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know that the festival is coming up. Me and Monika were going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Ethan to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Ethan?
Yep, let's go. Alright, so I'm just gonna save. There's no reason to, but just in case.
hoping Sayori is actually a normal human being.
I think she is the one that's normal. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, It feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes, because it's always the simple things with her. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of the literature.
Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind? She literally just told you dimwit. A poetry performance.
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Ethan, you're not thinking about the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final
Joyous.
Moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy?
It's still going.
For now, when I look into every direction, the one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary. It's an unordinary contrast up to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey Ethan, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent some time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons.
Sayori pulls a box of full crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too.
Isn't there only one? Crayola? Isn't that the only brand of crayons? Unless there's some off-brand I don't know about.
I don't know. They're kind of dirty though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Smack!
Kia,
I think. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it?
That is so weird.
She's in pain, you moron. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Ethan.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead, and one is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were always in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Boy,
God.
such a douchebag. Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey Ethan. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I couldn't. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try hard to get me to stop crying.
Stop crying, child!
Stop crying,
That's how I imagine.
your child!
That's how I imagine he would do it.
It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Ethan, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people.
Yeah. Your hair isn't perfect, your bow isn't even straight.
Yeah!
God, Sayori.
Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Ethan. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and stupid and fat and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, okay, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
You
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go.
should always look from your surroundings, Sayori.
I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we made it back to the classroom, or clubroom. They changed it. It's interchangeable. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into a shelf.
Sayori, you literally... Okay.
Sayori.
Probably just like, alright. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything you needed?
Uh-huh, I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
God!
Wow.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too, Monica. I did all the work.
I did all the work. Sayori just hold herself.
Yeah, there it is. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Ethan. Well, Sayori, she's pretty fat. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made an adventure.
Yeah, that. So mean.
So disrespectful.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the poster tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. No, that's different. Are you ready to share your poems? It says it's different. I feel lies. I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed. Oh, this is what's different. Closed tightly, I return to my seat. This part's gonna be the same though. Apart from going, so they each have different reactions to going after Sayori. So I guess it's slightly different. So we'll go after Sayori first. This is gonna be a little bit different, I think. It is.
Ethan, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me that you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Nah, she hates us. Well, I guess
She
Natsuki
hates
is
us.
the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Well.
Wait! No.
Wait.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. You're freaking clumsy, bow not straight. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
God dang it, Sarah. You're freaking stupid, you're clumsy, you're fat. What's on the list next?
Not tidy.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Good little idiot.
You little idiot. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Ethan, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you win something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. God, Sayori!
God, Sarah, you are... Do you need eyes for where your head is? Gosh.
She has eyes on her head. She just doesn't use them.
Yeah, they're not existent. Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Yeah, I've noticed.
You're always clumsy.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the table. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll like it. This one's the same.
Bottoms.
Okay, this is the same. On to probably Monika's next. Yes, on to Monika next. Like I said, we're gonna go in this order: Sayori, Monika, Natsuki, Yuri. So we kind of just want to push Yuri out of the way.
Yuri was...
Hi again, Ethan.
Nah.
This is different. Or no, this is the same again. Oh, here's it. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you were saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. This is the same.
And yeah, Monika, the reason why we're not really talking to you that much is because you, Natsuki, and Yuri are not regular human beings.
Well, also Monika's not an option. We don't get to go after her. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote this line's really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression or of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, so this is all the same, but it's interesting I can't skip it. Probably because of what's happening next. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, they don't want to let you skip that. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, on to Natsuki. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get that feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizing my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, that kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type of all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Wow.
Wow.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders.
Amy likes spiders.
So we already read this one, but it's still Natsuki. All of Natsuki's poems are funny.
That's why.
Not bad, right?
That's why we need to turn into her some days. We need to be as good as her.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Oh, that was okay. Whatever. I was mixing up. Isabel distracted me. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues. Oh, this is probably the same. Yeah, I was gonna say I could probably skip it. All right. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. Alright, and then, lastly, Yuri.
Yuri's scary. Are you still mad at me?
Eh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her line over mine?
That's not really true.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as an awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know it's what Monika wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri.
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. Alright, so we don't even get to read her poem. Alright.
I'd rather that side of the poem than the other side of the poem.
This is apparently different. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit down at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we are out to give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
But, Monika.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Hehe.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for everyone to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those poster ups, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't really sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. Oh gosh, I'm using Sayori's. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fates of this club. If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will help inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself,
Intimate.
find new horizons, and having fun.
That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. This is still different? Okay. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find some feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes us standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectively glances around at everyone she's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Again.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monika, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to find specific poems that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. This is the same, but it's apparently different. Hang on, so maybe I'll just manually skip it because this is all the same. do 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 do. That was good.
So good, manga.
Yuri wants to go next. Yeah, this is all the same.
I don't know why we can't skip this.
Yeah, maybe there's one new line and it's just not letting us skip it because of that. But I don't really care about one new line. We're after Sayori's quest line. Where I could go to that. This is all the same. Do 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 do. This is all the same. We go next after that, and then Natsuki goes last. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, Natsuki. Great. I'm really interested to see why we can't skip it. There's probably one new line or something, but...
Yeah, why can't we skip this? It all sounds like the same.
This is also the same. So the festival will finish flying tomorrow. Yep, we have the same. Yeah, that's all the same. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to fund the same. Yep. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Ethan. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Welcome with Sayori once more. Okay, that's all the same. I think there's a choice coming up here. Yuri has to walk home with you. Then putting me on the spot here. Okay, since we're going down Sayori's line, I would still walk home with Sayori.
Yes.
Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Ethan. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to.
Yuri's like second class at this point.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. Okay, this is all the same. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen next time? Okay, poems again, I assume. Yep, poems again. Okay.